What's good, Grey Gang? We're out here on a Monday. Did you miss me yesterday? Because I sure missed your comments. I got on there and there was no new comments, and then I was like, oh, I didn't post today. But, you know, that's just part of it, I guess. But yeah, in today's video, we're actually going to be shooting my bow a little bit. But first, we're going to check the trail camera. And guys, we got to dive deep into this. It's already deer season, and I don't know Bucky's preferred path of travel. And if I don't know the exact trails that Bucky uses, it's going to be really hard for me to kill him. Because I don't use a saw block. I don't use corn. I hunt off a trail. And if I don't know the trail he's using, well, dang, what am I doing? But like I said, we're checking trail cameras. This one is actually where I shot him last year. Now, I did hunt up here a few days ago. I didn't see a single deer. We're going to check the camera and see if anything's even using it. They may not use this trail early in the season, but I don't know. Let's check this thing right here. Now let's see if we got any pictures. Oh, yeah, here we go. Let's check them now. Okay, there I don't see anything. There I don't see anything. Okay, there's a deer. I'm not exactly sure if it's a doe or a buck, but here's the best thing. I can actually zoom into this. Well, there he is again, but I'm going to actually zoom in right here. Okay, I got it zoomed in, and this is absolutely what I love about this camera. I can zoom all the way into this deer, and I can very easily tell that, well, that's a doe and that's not Bucky. She actually looks really poor. I've actually been seeing a doe that looks like in really bad shape, and I'm pretty sure this is her. I'm honestly waiting for her to die like any day now. She's in bad shape. I hate to say it, but she just is. And if you don't believe me, well, just look at those ribs. This is crazy. I can't really explain to you how tickled I am. I actually have a trail camera that I can, like, you know, do some damage with. I've had a few trail cameras in the past, and, you know, they're not good as this at all. This has got a single LED screen, and I zoomed into its head, and I can see exactly what it is. This is literally amazing, and I don't have to go put it in a computer. That's the best part. I can set it out here in the field, and then just go set it on another trail. But anyways, we got like 58 pictures. We better be getting through them if we want to finish them off. But anyways, on to the next picture. Okay, looks like we got a doe head down here in the corner, but it don't look like Bucky. Okay, there's another deer. It looks like that same old deer. Yep, that's the same old deer, still in bad shape. Okay, there's a deer, but oh my gosh, dude, this is Bucky. This ain't Bucky. This is bigger than Bucky. What in the world? Whoa, guys, is this Bucky or is this bigger than Bucky? Now, you can see right there, he's a good, like, 10-pointer, maybe 8-pointer. To be honest, guys, I literally think that's bigger than Bucky. That's a bigger buck than Bucky. And we can also tell it's not Bucky because he doesn't have a sliver back here where I stabbed him last year. But, no, that's not Bucky. A decent little buck, not gonna lie. I can't even express how much this camera has just straight up made my day. Oh, whoa. But not, oh, man, that's a nice little buck right there. I ain't gonna lie. We'll zoom in on him and see what he is exactly. Look, he looks like a pretty mighty fine deer, if you ask me. I don't think he's Bucky, but he maybe Bucky. He's a good 8-pointer. If you look over here on his back, you can't really tell. I don't think that's Bucky, because to be honest, Bucky's not out of velvet yet. And those deer, from what these pictures look, I ain't no pro, but they look like they're already out of velvet. Guys, if you guys are good with trail cam pictures, tell me, are these bucks right here, are these out of velvet or in velvet? Because personally, I can't tell, but if I had to make a guess, I'd say they're out. But then again, I'm not sure at all. Nice little buck, maybe even bigger than Bucky, but, you know, we gotta stay committed, gotta go after Bucky. Bucky's a legend, and I wanna kill him. Hey, there's a squirrel. See him right there grappled onto that tree? And then there's me, vlogging, rocking the SS Signature Series shirt. But for real, guys, if you wanna represent the Grey Gang, first link in the description or KendallGray1.com/shop. Since I'm 95% sure we didn't get any pictures of Bucky, and let's just say one of those was Bucky, it was at night, and you can't hunt at night, so we have to find the trail that he's crossing during the day, during shooting light. So I'm actually going to go halfway across the mountain. We've seen him cross the road a few times there. Hopefully we can get him on camera in the daytime, then we may have to set up a stand and, you know, just go from there, because right here, they may be passing through here, but if he is, it's not during the day, and, you know, you can't hunt if it's not daylight hours. So here we go, we're going to head on over there and, you know, set the camera. Okay, Grey Gang, now we are where we've been seeing him pass that road up there. If you can tell what that is, that's actually a road, and I'm just below the road a little bit in the trail. But anyways, the trail he's been using goes right through here, and then it turns around and goes right through there. So I'm actually going to put it right here on this tree and have it facing that way. That way, whenever they're coming this way, it'll get them head on, and whenever they're heading back that way, it can get their back. Now, a lot of people don't like to set cameras where it gets pictures of their back, but with me and Bucky, that's actually one of the #1 ways I'm going to tell that it's actually Bucky. Because like this, if we get a picture of a good buck facing away from us, we will 100% sure tell whether it is or is not Bucky. They won't be no guessing. We'll know. We'll see the big black scar on his back. It even stands up about an inch on him, but yeah, I'm gonna set it about right here. Tilt it down a little bit. That way I don't get pictures of their butts. I'll get actually pictures of their back and possibly their head. So now I got the camera on the tree. It's watching that trail behind me. It's good for if there's coming or going. It'll get good pictures either way. Now, I actually do have a promo code for this camera to where y'all can get 10% off. Now, if you like what you've seen so far in my videos, which personally, guys, this camera, it's stinking amazing. I could zoom in that deer. I could zoom in 10 times into that. Whoa, there's a snake right there. Bro, what is this? There's a stinking stinking snake skin on this little bush right here. Like, straight up, what in the... Oh, what in the world happened? Was there one shedded skin up there, or right there in a coon? I don't know what happened, but back to the camera. But if you're interested in this camera, the link is below, and I actually have a promo code where y'all can get 10%. If you do decide to buy one, make sure you use that link and the promo code, well, because who don't want 10% off? That's actually a really good deal, and the camera's not super high to start with. So I'm just gonna turn it on just like that. There it goes, starting up. Now it's starting to count down. I'm gonna shut it and get out of here, and it'll start taking pictures in like, you know, 12 seconds. Let's go. Okay, guys, now we're here just like I promised. We're shooting my new bow. This is a Hoyt Pro Defiant. They did not pay me to say that, so I probably shouldn't. But it is a really awesome bow, so I guess they deserve a little pre-promotion. But anyways, here we go. A lot of y'all like the idea of doing like a story time while I shoot bows. So today's story time, a lot of people wanted to hear about trapping. A lot of people wanted to hear about, you know, trapping. So it looks like I'm going with the trapping. Let's see here. A good trapping story. Let me think for a second. Okay, I got one. I'm going to tell you about the first solo bobcat I've ever trapped and killed. Now, what I mean by solo is like 100% by myself. All my skills, all my traps, everything was me. Everything was me. I mean, like, yeah, man. Let me shoot this and then I'll tell you about it. Here we go. This is I like my bow. I'll just tell you that right now, guys. I really do. I like my bow. Bucky's about to die with it. I remember it like it was only 2 years ago. Because it was 2 years ago. But, you know, here I go. A little Kendall Gray walking into the forest with his big 5-gallon bucket with his straps in it. Going out saying, I want to catch an animal. That's all I really cared. I didn't care about a bobcat. I didn't care about a canine. I didn't even care about a predator. If I could catch a possum, I was going to be happy with it. But, you know, I was walking on the trail. I looked at this little stump. There's a little tree that fell. I was like, that looks like a really good spot, and it's right there on the inside bend of the trail, which is where you like to catch predators, is on the inside bend of trails, because they're just like humans. They're lazy, and they want to cut corners too. And so then I was like, yeah, this is a good spot, so I bent down and got on my knees and got ready to set the trap. Boom, that was a good shot right there. Ain't nothing around that. That was a good shot. And so I got on my knees, looked over my bucket, pulled out my Duke 1.5 with rubber jaws on it. But anyways, I set it up. It was a dirt hole set. It looked really pretty, to be honest. It was a textbook dirt hole set. You put some bait down in the hole. I think I actually put some fox lure, which is not what you'd think to use for bobcats, but apparently it obviously works, you know. But anyways, I put that on it, left it, came back the next day, boys. And well, after this shot, I'm gonna tell you what exactly happened the next day. I'm gonna give you a little hint. I caught a bobcat. So it is the next day. At this point in my trapping career, I've not caught many animals and I'm not catching many. Most days out of the week, I'd go around, check my traps, and wouldn't catch anything. That'd be like, I'd catch like 1 critter a week. So I wouldn't even take a gun. If I caught something, I'd go back to the house and get the gun, because I wasn't far from my house anyhow. So I walked up, you know, had my head down, honestly. I had my head down, walking at the snow as I was walking in it. Got right to the trap, looked up, and I was like, oh dang. There's a bobcat. And I mean, it was a mean one too. I actually have 2 videos where I caught a bobcat, but those weren't the ones I'm talking about, if that's what you're thinking. I really like catching those bobcats, but that's not the exact one I'm talking about. Guys, right there for the last few shots, I've been shooting at 30 yards. And from the target, you know, it's starting to look like 30 yards might be my hot zone, maybe my, I don't know what you'd call it, but I'm hitting pretty good from 30 yards, if you can tell that right there. But watch out, Bucky. I mean, I'm honestly shooting better at 30 yards than I even am at 20. And that doesn't make much sense. But Bucky, if you see me at 30 yards, just run at me and I probably won't kill you. But like I'd said, I wasn't carrying a gun with me at the time. So I stayed with the bobcat. I called my uncle, said, Uncle, can you bring me a gun? I'm in so-and-so position. I didn't give him my latitude or longitude, but I did, you know, tell him where I was. So he came back here. Little did I know, he brought a 22 Magnum. And if you don't know about a 22 Magnum, 22 Magnums, they're very powerful. And even a little bit too powerful for the trap line, if you ask me. So he brought it up there. I wasn't much thinking about it. I went for the lung shot, because I've heard that the lung shot's good. I've heard that the head shot's really bloody. So, you know, I just wanted to go with the easy lung shot. Well, I shot it and I left about a 3-inch hole in the other side of that bobcat. Didn't ruin it, because I'm not selling it. By no means is a 3-inch hole what you want with a good piece of fur, especially with your first bobcat. But anyways, I did kill the bobcat. I took him out of the trap. I brought him home. I scanned him. I actually got done scanning him. I caught him that evening after school. But at the time, I wasn't really good at scanning or fleshing. So I actually ended up being done with that bobcat at 11 o'clock at night. And it got dark at 6. So, you know, I was out there in the dark for quite a bit trying to skin that sucker. He was worth it though. He was worth it. I still got him too. He's in the basement. He's in my fur collection. If y'all want to see it, I'll show you here in a day or two or something. Guys, I really hate to say this, but as I was shooting my bow, I smell something dead. Guys, there's a dead deer somewhere around here. And I ain't gonna doubt it one bit if it's not that doe that I saw that was super weak. Listen, a few days ago, I ain't told you this, but that deer, that same doe, it was on my patio. Like, it was touching the bricks of my house. And then Sheba just looked at it, and it looked at Sheba. So, you know, mutual agreement. Nothing happened there. But, you know, nothing like that deer's in bad shape. And the bad part about it is that it had a fawn. And the even worse part about it is that I can smell a dead deer right now. And I think it's up there in the field. Let's go check. I hope not, but there's something dead, and there's something dead somewhere. Okay, so now I'm up here just driving in the field, and I don't see any dead deer, but I do see 2 live deer, and actually, I believe that might be her. Yeah, she's actually right here. She's not dead yet. She's about to, I can tell you that right now. But yeah, right there is like the infected doe, and then there's the fawn. The fawn, from what I can tell, is okay. It's just that, you know, the doe is not necessarily in good shape. We're gonna drive up to her and see how close we can get, because, you know, I got really close to her the other day, and she was walking on my patio, so that's pretty close too. That deer is not even looking at me. Okay, now she's starting to walk away. Now the fawn's running, and the doe's just barely walking away. It's in bad shape, I can tell you that. She's in bad shape right now. That still doesn't explain the dead smell I smelled just a few minutes ago. Now, I don't smell the dead smell back here, but I did over there at Peanut. And Peanut's not dead, I know that for a fact, because I fed him today. But I did definitely smell something dead. And what I'm thinking is there's actually a pond right over there, and it's not too far from where Peanut is. So maybe there might be a dead deer in the pond. If there is, that makes a whole lot of sense, but hey, we can drive. Let's go down there and just check it. I honestly hope there's not, but there's a dead deer somewhere, and I'd at least like to find it. Okay, so like right there's the pond. Here, we're gonna go over it together and see what's in it, if anything. Hopefully not, though, to be honest. And, well, actually, this pond is clear. There's nothing dead in it. But I swear, there's something dead up there besides Peanut. Peanut, bro, like, I don't know how to tell you this, but you just stink, man. You just stink. I mean, the smell is super strong right in here, and there's really nothing here except Peanut and Lucky. And Lucky always stinks, so I'm getting used to her. Never mind, never mind. I actually remember what it is now. It's actually a squirrel, and it's like over the hill right there. I cleaned it, I don't know, maybe a week ago. And the only thing that's left is a little bit of rib meat and a bunch of guts. I'm just gonna chuck that thing over the hill and let the coon eat it, boys. Maybe a little fox will eat that thing now. And I'm surprised something's not ate it, but now I guess it's starting to rot and stinking. Sorry, Peanut, but in all honesty, you still stink, bro. You still stink. Guys, if we can get 500,000 likes on this video, I'll go out and buy my boy some deodorant. And I'll even put it on for him. But besides that, Peanut, tell him to roll the outro. Roll the outro. There we go. If you're not part of the Gray Gang, go ahead and subscribe by hitting the button on the top right, and feel free to watch some of my past videos on the left. As always, favorite squad, post it up down low. If you want some of this sweet merch, head on over to kendallgray1.com or the link in the description. But besides that, I'll catch you later in tomorrow's video.